Typically, after you start a job, you will sit down with your boss, and it could be a 2-week review, a 1 month, 30-day review, 45-day review. It just kind of depends the preference of the business. And what they basically do is give you information of how you've been doing over the last 30 days, 45 days, whatever it might be. So, with our game, you are getting a 45-day review. Now, obviously, we're past that a little bit, but we're going to stick with what your grade was last quarter, and we're going to use that as the launching point to see if you get a raise or not. So, in this assignment, what we'll be doing is we need to record your old annual income, your old monthly income, and daily income. And we've already done this in the past. You may need to go back to Google Classroom and scroll down where you find income salary to find that information. So for this example, I'm going to say that the salary that I'm making is $30,000. Then I could figure out what that would be per month, which would end up being $2,500. Let me write this down here so you can see it. And then what is my old daily income? So I could take 30,000 divided by 261, and so I'm going to round it up here, is 115 per day. So that is my old information. Attached in Classroom is the 45-day review performance sheet. And what that looks like is this document here. Now, as already mentioned, we are going to use your grade from the end of the third quarter. So whatever that might be, it will match with this. Now, obviously, if you have an 89.5, we don't have those half decimals built into this. So we are automatically going to round up for you. So if it's an 86.7, you would automatically round up to the 87%. Now, so let's say, for sake of example, that I have an 89% in the class. So my performance review, I would get a 6.9% increase in my salary. So I'm going to go back to this form here, and I'm going to write 6.9% times my current salary and what I'm going to do now is I need to figure out how much that is. So let's say 30,000 is my income times, now we got to change this 6.9% if you're using a calculator into a decimal, so it'd be 0.069. I would be making $2,070 more than what I was making in the past. So how much more am I making per year? $2,070. What was the percent? The percent was 6.9%. So I'd put that in here. And now I can calculate my new monthly income. And that is end up being, if we add this 2,070 plus 30,000, it would now be $32,070. Then from here, you can divide this by 12, divide this amount by 261, and you should be able to calculate what that would be. How much more you're making per year, you can calculate that. How much you're making more per month, how much per day. So that is your 45-day review. That is how you calculate it. Again, it's tied into the end of the third quarter when it comes to this performance review. So if you need to look back to find this information, go ahead and do so. Then look at this chart here to figure out what's your percentage, and then go ahead, find out your new income, and then answer this pay increase questions for me as well. If you have any questions about this information here, please let me know.